Ooh, the first time I had an inspiration to have my own music studio, recording studio, um, I got to say, everything happened around age 8 for me, 1968 ish, but, give or take a handful of months. But I'm not even sure how it happened, but I somehow had encountered a monophonic cassette tape recorder made by Norelco, the same people that made Shavers. And it was the first time I ever experienced like something could be recorded, sound and then played back. I mean, that was like, whoa, and I got fascinated. And at that, 2 years after that, I'd say, around 10, 11, I started dabbling in piano and guitar and, of course, listening to records, listening to the Monkees, and Black Sabbath and, whoever else I was listening to back then. The Hollies, Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. I'm like, man, how do they make that sound, that's recorded? And so I was stuck in the cassette monophonic recording world for the longest time. And I finally had this, little Norelco, and I could record one guitar part and then play it back and play along with it. And I thought, man, if I had another one of these, then I could record myself playing along with what I just played. Now, unbeknownst to me, this curious man named Les Paul had already invented that. I just didn't know that yet. And so I somehow, I don't even remember how it happened, but I got a second Norelco cassette. And I made my first mixer by hand. I went to Radio Shack and got some jacks and took some wire and soldered together a Y cord. That was my first mixer, so that I could play my guitar and play back the cassette and feed them into the second cassette. Of course, I would learn later this is called overdubbing. And I recorded that way up until about, I'd have to look, but when Tascam came out with the first 4-track cassette recorder, the Tascam Portastudio 144, and I don't know when it was invented, but I got mine, I want to say in 1978 or 79. And it was like, oh my gosh, now I got 4 of them going at one time, that was the beginning of a lifelong lust for multi-track recording. And I still have them.